So loading into game 2 here of the best of 3. We've got a switch around. Soviets and Brits here. Brits with Royal Engineer, Royal Artillery and Vanguard operations. And with him Soviet Shock, Guard Motor Coordination and Advanced Warfare Tactics. And in the south, immediately locking into Breakthrough Doctrine is one OKW and the other Firestorm. So we're going to see Kubelwagen from Howleii first. Now, Kubelwagen takes a long time to build in comparison to a Volksgrenadier or a Panzer Fusilier, so it's not necessarily the best thing to build second. But if you're looking for those early game back caps, I'm interested to see how that Kubelwagen fares. And we have a Kubelwagen also from his teammates. So there's two Kubels on the field now, both of them building that third. But a double Pioneer build from Tsar. Let's see how that matches up. Double Pioneers, Kubel. Could be a lot of very speedy repairs there. Oh, looks like that guy fell over there for a second. Right, so we got a double Vickers build from Kez. He's already locked in that building. And no engagement so far. But in the south we got Volks pairing up against Pioneers. Looks like they were caught moving into cover. And we got a deep flank here. Nice to see this area here utilised by the Axis teams. Saw that last match. A couple of flanks through the Maxims. And a Maxim from Heinrich. So a tier 2 start as well. But only just the one Maxim here. Handily forcing away the Stern Pioneers. And Cooper's getting in work. Now back in the day before the Brit nerf, that would have been evaporated by 2 sections. Oh, running headfirst into the Maxim here. That's not going to get around without being pinned. There we go. But a Kubelwagen flank. Do we have? No, we don't have AT grenades just yet, but he is exposing his rear arm on the road. Could you come out? Oh, not quite, not quite. Max range. Stone Pioneers forced away. And from 2 to 1. Territory capped. So we've already got med crates down here from 1. And a truck building for both sides. So we're already seeing a tech up here from the OKW players. 1 Panzer Fusilier on the field, but it's running head first into the Soviet fortifications at the moment. Conscript Maxim. I don't think the Fusilier will last very long there. Brit here in a similar sort of position. 1 infantry section versus 2 and a mobile machine gun. I could facing a lot of health damage. And we've not got meds teched on either. We got no 5-man building, but he is building curiously a forward assembly in base, so presumably going for the medics upgrade there. And we've got medics building on, and AT grenades, we've got medics building from the Soviet as well, so clearly comfortable enough in the early game that they can spare the manpower. And no commander pick yet for either. Now for Firestorm, it's interesting seeing double Pioneers And we've got the same battle group position as we did the last game here for the right side OKW player, but we got both down tier 1 this time. So are we going to see a flak half-track perhaps? Well, he's got the manpower for it. There it is. Makes sense going for the forward head group with Firestorm, of course, because you got those incendiary munitions that you can use, but this does leave them vulnerable to, well, not an armoured car, because that's not particularly effective anti-infantry, but no, Molotov's tagged here as well, so he's gonna have that. He's gonna have that early 7-man upgrade if he wants it, with all those conscript abilities. And we've got a mortar pit building in north, bit exposed there. You know, could build a, could just bring an AT gun from this position and just knock it out that way. But I suppose with those Maxim covering the entrance there, it's not as exposed as it could be. We've got a machine gun in the north. This Kubelwagen, nearly vet 1, so he doesn't have the infantry awareness just yet. Green cover fight here, and he's got the flank, forcing that one off. And that's a full retreat from Axis. I think they are struggling here. Running headfirst. Oh, good flank.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
But he turns it back. Should bring that round back through the same channel that he brought the other one in from. He's trying to get around the side. He's got to rearrange. You can stop running. You run into other squads here. He had the right idea. Oof. He had the right idea by trying to spread out around the machine gun, but once he saw that it was repositioned, he should have kept the flamers. So we do have a half track from Howleii now. No. Oh, we've got an AT gun building. And we've got a double engineer build. Not upgrading one of them with a flamethrower though, which is what we're used to seeing. And we've already seen engine damage on the half-track here. Could actually go down to the mortar if they keep vision on that. Oh. That's a demo there. Oh, early activation there from Heinrich. He's trying to pull the meme, but whew. We should have waited for the retreat path. That's what it's built for. Flank half track goes down to an AT grenade. I don't think there was any. Well, that's still back at base, so yeah, that would have just been. Didn't set that up in time to suppress the AT grenade squad. Sticking around for the 8 grenade there. And getting close on here.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Still unvetted, these squads, so they're not going to do as much damage as they could.
Emplacement under attack.
If we focus that one down, they could go down to a single mortar shell. That's ambitious. We've got a T-70 yet to do anything. 9-minute mark, not bad. The Axis have had quite comfortable fuel control at the moment. It has been pressured on the left flank here, but at the moment, lots of fighting through the channel. He's sending squads out this time, not with a sweep or anything. Spent all those munitions on mines, apparently. Not that he's lacking in any way. So again, no commander pick for either of the allies. got recon mode up on the D70 there. And building tier 2 as well for the Axis there. So not trying to get out any, not trying to stall for a Schwer or anything like that. Nor rebuilding a Raketten. Bit of run and gun could take that down. Oh, does go down on the red cover there. We've got a Coh2 in the back line here. Doesn't want to stop. He is being chased. We go down to just a bit of small arms fire. I think one volley. And that mortar is doing work. How many kills? 3 kills, but a lot of health damage. And obviously makes it quite uncomfortable to cap. See, with Firestorm, I mean, he's upgraded medics here, but he does have access eventually to the Opel Blitz truck, of course, the ambulance style. Not going for that. Here we go. This is a dead Kubel. Bit of decap on the munitions there, bit irritating for the allies to have to clean up. You know, sacrifice one squad to, just running the whole blob out directly into their machine gun. Possibly just checking to see if it's still there. Not activating the incendiary barrage. But gonna get that down old-fashioned style. Just a bit of general barrage. Not even going for the HE, just standard. And that's well within the counter barrage range there. Good to see. Very quick reactions. That was one volley and that was straight down. So pulling back for healing. Oh, conscripts could go down here. Not going for the upgrade on the Panzer Fusiliers. I think a recon package would have... G43 is very good running gun. Oh. This is where Schwer would help out. You know, it can hold back the T70, it can hold back these squads going for the cutoff. Not cutting off much, but it's still a cutoff. So from double fuel control for the Axis, we've seen a double fuel control for the Allies. Big switch up in Mac position there. And probably this mortar pit there holding down mid. He's got the Opel Blitz, just the one squad inside, although I can't see that on the UI here. But he's going to run right into a Valentine's. So he can take 2 shots here. Opel Blitz, they're quite strong. But he's not going to survive. What was that hit that on the other side? Was that a mine, perhaps? Yeah, that wants to get out, but... Good AT follow-up. Oh, grenade and retreat. Very nice. I hope that was on purpose, because that was beautifully done. Sticking around here in front of the Valentines. Yeah, and one wipe, so he's down to one capping squad for Tsar and a Puma for Howleii. Just having a little look around for the moment. There's a lot of mines in this area that he ran into earlier. It's very... Well, he's going to run into another one now if he... as this unit spreads out. Oh, close. But yeah, he's not got a rebuild on the Pioneers, so no option to go for sweepers. It's going to be, has he popped repair drones on his base? He's popping them now. Oh, well, if he cancelled that, he could get a Stern Pioneer out as well. And we're seeing a demo on the truck here. Flanking around the sides. Bit of friendly fire. I don't think there was anything pressuring that. No reason to activate it early. Yeah. Is this gun probably being decrewed in the north? Keep an eye on that on the top right. Well, that short tree went down very fast. This gun gets out alive. Not prioritised vehicle, I see. So he's not paying too much attention. He's popped the breakthrough tactic, so how he's trying to get a... Nope, I thought he was using his Puma to cap there on the far side, but apparently not. He could move his... There's an A2 gun covering mid. I don't know why he popped breakthrough there, and he helps you decap more. Let's see that. Yeah, it just neutralizes quickly. It's not the British version of breakthrough where you can use the vehicle to cap. T-70's not going for the chase, just leaving that one to chance. Although he's going to hit red cover soon. Nope. Getting home. Could go past the Valentine. Oh, tricky retreat path here. Has he popped it? Yeah, that's because he's activated the retreat point. So this should go down. Puma goes down. And no running gun. That is a miracle that got home. What is that? Past a Valentine, a full Vet 2 squad, all of these conscripts here, and that makes it home.
A Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
And a Firefly comes out, so the chances of an Axis play is shut down very quickly. This mortar pit's doing work.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
7 kills, Vet 3, so a lot of infantry damage, but obviously he's become the main focus of both the Axis players to getting rid of that mortar pit.
Crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
Look how much has been lost here
Point is being overrun.
for the Axis as a result of just trying to decrew that mortar pit. Now he doesn't have much range. Let's see here. Doesn't have much range. Could have hit these flanks here. Yeah, only covering this one point in the victory point in the middle. But it's little use to anywhere else on the map. And also could have obviously waited until he's got this off map here. Push that with an AT gun, force brace, wait a bit. Have we seen Panzer authorization yet? Panzer authorization completed for Tsar, but he's going for a Hetzer, curiously. I don't see how that's going to match up against the T-70 here that's going to wipe this squad. There we go. More the Valentine, 2 AT guns, Firefly with rockets. That Hetzer's not going to do too much. It takes a very long time to build as well, Hetzers. About the same time as a Panther. And it's not like he is particularly strapped for fuel when it comes to build. And not much on the field as well. So let's see what work this Hetzer can do. That building's very close to going up, so possibly one flame blast from the Hetzer could completely destroy that building. But he's going to run into a lot of anti-tank along the way. Here we go. One flame burst. I think that's that building done. Let's get it out. Well, that's a lot of air pollution. EU won't stand for that. And the heads is back down to very low. We've got a Has he been planning to use the Shreks on these the whole time? No, he's got one with the Jaeger, one with the Shrek. So he has got some further anti-tank, not just the one Raketten. VPs, though. The Axis are still ahead. They've got a lot to work with. This game's by no means over. But, yeah, neither side has any repair up. There is repair drones here, but it's not particularly safe. Could park it around this area here, next to the, on the far side of the point. I think that's out of range. But yeah, oof. Lucky there's not a Katyusha on the field yet. I say that, but it's just back in base in the moment. 3 kills. I missed that. They obviously have access to the flares, so once they're gonna keep eye on those flares coming up. And a Bofors, I didn't see this go up either. There's a Bofors in mid. Could do well just clearing out this little bit of hedge here. Maybe a bit of destroy cover on the Pioneers there. Just clear vision of the central victory point. I don't think that does much to... and Axis throw in the town. GG, well played. But yeah, Hess is not going to do much. Hess is not going to do much. It didn't even destroy the MG in that building. Just made it smoke a bit. I think the Hess can even go down to a Bofors as well. Not very good armour on Hesses. And a Sexton here to finish out the game. So, rate of fire. I think that there wasn't frontal armour, wasn't there? No. It's just all range and damage, essentially, on the veterancy there. And the Axis throw in the towel. So yeah, GG. Good way to start off the tournament here. I don't know what the Axis obsession with going Tier 1 and Tier 2 was, especially Howleii here. I don't know why you would say for the King Tiger on this map when you have the Jagdpanzer, so there's no point building all the trucks. And he's access to the Opel Blitz truck for healing, and he could have built 2 of those. How much pop cap? It's only 3 pop cap, 200 munitions to be fair, but in terms of how much it costs to... no, that's the wrong one. Oh, they've had both of those destroyed. I think it's... When was that? 150 manpower, 30 fuel or something? What's medics on OKW Tier 1? I can't remember. But yeah. A curious match. I'm curious to see how far this goes. Maybe it's just a map pick. They're not too familiar with the map. But yeah. GG.